Mooting is a mock court proceeding. You'll be given a scenario, you will then do your legal research to formulate a response, remembering to use both legislation and case law to back up your arguments. Facts of the case are also extremely useful to support each argument. You will then bring these arguments to the moot court and submit them to the judges.
Step 2. Prepare your written submission.
Before you moot, be prepared, practice, time yourself, and do a full rehearsal getting asked questions.
This is how to give your appearances. Good evening, Your Honour. I'm Senior Counsel McPherson initial E, appearing alongside my Junior Counsel Smith initial E, instructed by Cliff initial R. Today we appear on behalf of the defence.
Good evening, Your Honours. If it pleases the court, I'm Harry initial E, Senior Counsel. I appear alongside my learned colleague, Cully initial I, Junior Counsel. We are instructed today by our learned colleague, Paul initial J. We appear on behalf of Unity College, representing the respondent.
Our submissions will address the following. The appellant did not breach their duty of care to the respondent. There is insufficient evidence provided by the respondent to support that the fall was caused by the appellant. The appellant did all that was reasonable, but contends the risk was obvious, and that barrel racing is a dangerous recreational activity. I would now like to move Your Honours to submission 1.
The judge might ask you a question that will be answered further along in your submission. You must take the judge there and adapt and ensure that you readjust after you have answered the question.
The risk in this case is characterised identically. Likewise,
just stop you there. If you say it's identical, how do you reconcile that risk given that there were all falls in tap, so it was more obvious? So how do you reconcile the fact that
Your Honours, I do address this in 2.1 when I discuss the probability of harm and their distinction to tap on the basis that there were many other falls. Would you like me to go there now?
Thank you. Yeah. Although our learned friends
distinguished to tap on the basis that there were other falls, these falls and incidents had no bearing on the risk of harm associated with the arena surface. Our learned friends did inform you that in their testimonies they talk about their falls being the cause of a DRA. And in our case, this was a cause of the deteriorated arena surface. These testimonies and other falls have no bearing on the probability of harm because they do not relate to the risk that was categorised in that case. Does that answer your question, Your Honours? I'll go back to my submission in 1.2 as I discuss the characterisation of risk.
How to answer questions. You will be interrupted by the judge when they want to ask a question. Remember to stay calm, use your instructing solicitor for help, and be respectful even if you disagree with the judge. The similar ages are acknowledged, but the risk of the arena surface was not obvious to a 14-year-old in the respondent's position.
Would you say if it was an adult, Daisy had been an adult, that the caution should have been different or the outcome should be different?
Your Honour, may I in favour for counsel?
Your Honour, Daisy is a minor in this case. Therefore, the burden should not be placed upon her to assess her own risk. And even if the respondent were to be an adult, the responsibility is still on the club to ensure competitor safety overall, no matter age. Remember, mooting is about teamwork. It's about challenging yourself, learning new skills, and ultimately becoming a better legal advocate. Good luck, mooters.